Hey, it is Elisa, and I wanted to go live in YouTube because I have been really thinking about this myth that is so pervasive among people in general about healthy eating. And the myth is that you have to eat less to lose weight. So on the surface, that sounds like it makes sense because we know calories in versus calories out equals your weight equals, whether you maintain it, lose some weight, gain some weight. But really, there's more to it than that. There's also the quality of the calories that you're eating. There's the whole idea of restriction. So when it comes to restricting your calories, if you restrict them drastically, what can happen is your body can think that it's starving and it wants to protect you, it wants to keep you healthy and safe. So then when that happens, when your body thinks, wait a second, calories aren't coming in, it's going to do what it can. And what it can is slow down your metabolism so that you stay healthy and alive. So even though you're trying to lose weight, your metabolism says no and it puts on the brakes. And if you've done that repeatedly, if you've just yo-yo dieting where you restrict your calories, lose a bunch of weight, gain a bunch back, a bunch, gain a bunch. Your metabolism can become really kind of confused by what's happening. And then no matter how little you eat, you might still find yourself gaining weight because it's just not on an even keel. So really the best thing that you can do for yourself is to think about doing that slowly and sustainably. And that basically means not trying to eat so little that you lose more than 1 or 2 pounds a week. So that's a really healthy amount. And sometimes that can seem like very underwhelming. You might think, especially if you've got a lot of weight that you'd like to lose, that you need to, go for it and just switch to just drinking water, drinking coffee, and nothing else. Maybe iceberg lettuce salads, which is pretty darn boring if you ask me. But if you do something like that, where you're super restricting, you go from your regular pattern of eating to basically starving yourself, your body's not going to let that happen. Your body doesn't want you to starve. So that's why it's really important to look at the amount of calories you're currently eating and then make an adjustment that is maybe 500 calories less per day. And that can include 500 calories less with eating, but also with moving your body. A big thing to keep in mind with that, you can never out exercise a poor diet. But today we're talking about being super restrictive. So we're going to focus on that. So realizing that being super restrictive is not the answer. It's really important to have that moderate reduction in calories. And then also the calories that you're eating, making sure that they're high quality. So high quality carbs, proteins, and fats. We need all three of those. Sometimes we hear that carbs are the devil or you want to be low fat, but we want good quality macronutrients. So that means those carbs, proteins, and fats. So things like high quality carbs, which is vegetables, whole grains, things like brown rice as opposed to white rice, whole grain bread instead of white bread, and really focusing on those things. And even the fats, high quality fats, things like avocados, which are amazing for you, coconut oil, olive oil instead of other oils, and really being aware with those oils how many calories are in a tablespoon of oil. Another healthy fat is nuts, but again, not overdoing it with it. So, allowing yourself to have a good variety of foods, a good variety of whole, healthy foods. And that way, that's going to help your body as well, because you might take in a whole bunch of empty calories or diet soda, artificial sweeteners, things like that. And then your body doesn't feel nourished. And then you're still hungry, no matter how many calories you've eaten. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I'm going to leave you with those thoughts, but I'm kind of curious what your experience has been with trying to lose weight. Have you ever restricted yourself to a point where you actually did not lose weight but gained weight? And if so, how did you find your way out of that? Or are you still there? And also, I just wanted to invite you, if you need more help with any of these topics, with losing weight, managing your weight, feeling better in your body, no matter what your age, because I want you to know that just because you're getting older, and you might say, not getting older, Elisa, but guess what? We all are. So if you feel like as you're getting older, things just aren't working the way they used to. You know, you're doing the things that you did in your 20s and 30s, and they're just not cutting it in your 40s, 50s, or beyond. And you start to realize, you know, you think you're eating the same, you think you're moving your body the same, but you're not getting the same results. There are things that we can do around that, and it just really takes a little bit of foresight and um, being able to realize that those same things that you did in your 20s and 30s aren't going to get you the same results. So that means if you want different results, you've got to do something different. So make sure to send me a message, and I look forward to spending more time with you soon. Have a great day.